So whether you are a new gardener, an experienced gardener, a hobby gardener, a big gardener, it doesn't matter. If you're a gardener in Canada, this video is for you. So many of you know that I have met Chris and Steph over at HickoryCroft Farm. I'll post that video up above. And we went to go pick up some new hens there. So I discovered Chris and Steph through the Canadian Seed Challenge of 2021. And unfortunately, I found them as everybody was kind of already done exchanging their seeds. And so I've been looking forward to making this video for several months. Let's be honest, food prices are going up. Gardening is a way to help combat some of the food prices. And so I think this is an amazing, frugal way for you to get going and get started or continue growing what you already have. So if you've never seen any of our videos before, my name is Angie and my husband's name is Mike, and I think he's out doing something right now. But we are currently building our homestead from scratch in Eastern Ontario. We are currently housed inside of a barn, inside of a trailer. So we had the barn built prior to our cabin being built, just because we didn't want to rush on the cabin. We wanted to make sure everything that goes into the house is something that we want. I also would like to try to be as frugal as I can and refurnish things and repurpose things, and I want to incorporate that. And if we just built our cabin and rushed, then we wouldn't be able to implement that as much as we possibly could. So I'm building my garden from complete scratch this year, and I have a lot of seeds. I also have a lot of seeds to share. So if you want to garden this year, make sure you make a video. So before I share my seed wish list for my 2022 garden, I wanted to give a big, huge thank you to Chris and Steph over at HickoryCroft. One, for creating this awesome challenge, and two, for something that they did that was pretty awesome. So Stephanie and Chris have an Etsy store with some handmade items that I think Steph makes most of them. And so I ordered a pair of gloves, and they are from the wool on her farm. And she made these gloves, and I just, first of all, I love handmade items. I love things that go towards supporting things that are local and homemade. So I totally wanted to support her, and so I picked up a pair of mitts. But they did something that was super, super sweet, and they sent along another pair for Mike. And yeah, they are perfect for us in the winter. They are nice and toasty warm. They're beautiful, they're handmade, and I couldn't recommend them enough. So these are Mike's mittens here. So I'm glad that Mike's pair has a little bit of white in them so he can tell the difference. I'll know the difference, but Mike won't. But yeah, look at, these are just absolutely stunning. And she makes them by hand, and the wool is from her farm, and I believe she spins her own yarn too. If you're watching this video, leave a comment down below and let me know if you do that as well. But that was very, very thoughtful of them. If you haven't checked out their channel, I will leave their link down in the description below. But definitely go over and check them out there, and over on the Etsy shop, and see if there's still any gifts left that maybe you could pick up, help support another homesteader and another YouTuber, and have a gift with meaning. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I love those sentimental things, and I love supporting someone instead of a big box store. So that was pretty awesome. So for my 2022 garden, I am really trying to focus on production more than anything. I want to do a lot of canning next fall. So I've been focusing in on seeds that we eat, like food that we eat. So if I look in my cupboard, I have a lot of tomato items. So I'm planning on doing a lot of tomato production and food storage, whether it be tomato powder, salsa, whatever it is. I eat a lot of, or we eat a lot of tomatoes. Now that I have a pressure canner, I can also start to do things like vegetables. I do have quite a bit of my seeds already for next year, but there are a few that I don't have, and so I am going to put my wish list out there to see if somebody else has them. So two things that I want to do. I kind of want to make a tea garden area. I do have lemon balm. I think that's pretty much it. I have a lot of herbs, but for a tea garden, I think all I have is lemon balm. So if you have any suggestions of seeds that I can ask for, one thing I know I don't have is mint seeds. I used to have a lot of chocolate mint growing on the other property, but I just want the regular mint. Edible flowers. I also want to create an area of edible flowers to add to things like salads and baked goods and things like that. I don't have a lot of carrot seeds. I do have some, but I want to grow a lot of carrots. So the carrots in particular I'm looking for are either like really like homestead carrots, you know, like the big ones that are good to store. And I'm also looking for black nebula carrots. I'm also looking for asparagus. So some of the things that I'm asking for are things that you should probably buy as roots or cuttings, but the whole point of this 2022 seed challenge is, you know, to share your seeds and try to do things frugally. And so if I gotta wait a couple extra years for asparagus, that's okay with me. That's okay. The point is getting it in the ground and getting it going. I'm also really interested in, and I might break down and buy it if I can't find the seeds for this, is a spice bush. It's something that can replace your cinnamon and nutmeg. It's like an all-in-one kind of flavor. And so I'm very interested in growing that stuff. I'm also open for surprises. So if there's any things that you guys can think of that you desperately want me to try, I will be open to receiving those seeds as well. I also do have a lot of seeds that I can share out. So if there is something that you're looking for, you know, make a video and I will be there to comment on it if I have those seeds. But yeah, this is a great idea. It's a great way to network, get to know other people, and start a seed collection, whether you're new or experienced. It doesn't matter. The whole point is, you know, connecting and growing things. And with the cost of food that's coming, that isn't, I mean, it's already here, but with the cost of food and rising prices, this is a great time to branch out and start gardening. And grow your gardens if you already do. So thank you once again to Chris and Steph for starting this idea, for the lovely gifts that you sent our way, and for being awesome YouTubers. So I'm going to leave their stuff down in the description below. I hope you guys have a great day. Until next time, take care and God bless.